Everybody's time today, so I know we got a busy day. We got people who are fresh on their promotion. No pressure or anything like that. You're doing well. But what I want to talk to you guys about was last night. I was actually going home, and I was trying to figure out, because I want to go on a business trip. I mentioned it to Chris yesterday, maybe to actually go on a business trip, here in the future. And I was talking with Mike about it, and then, Mike was like, where do you want to go? I was like, probably next week. He's like, well, you're already going on a business trip next week. I was like, well, wait, where are we going? He's like, we're going to Mexico? Hello? And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I completely forgot we were going. I haven't even booked, my plane ticket yet. So, of course, last night I'm on the phone with, Delta Airlines, yeah, I just need, a round-trip ticket. They're like, it's going to be, $1,200. I'm like, all right, maybe I should have booked it a little bit sooner. But, I started thinking about different vacations that, this business has allowed me to go on. And the last vacation I went down to Florida. Anybody been down to Florida before? Really? Yeah? What's the weather like down there?
It's good. It's good, nice.
It's nice?
Yeah.
How about during, July?
It's nice.
Take. Humid.
Yeah, it's really humid. It's really gross. So what I decided to do is I went at the beginning of the year. I went in February. And, I hadn't been down there in a while. I went down to actually see my folks and everything. But of course, when you go back home, you see your parents, and then usually what do you do after that?
You go to bed.
You go see your friends, right? That's the first thing I did. So I called up a couple of my buddies. I'm like, yo, I'm back in Florida. They're like, oh, shoot, we're going to get into trouble. I was like, no, we're not going to get into trouble. Let's, what do you want to do? I was like, I don't know, what do you guys like? They're like, you want to go out golfing? I was like, yeah, why not? We used to do it all the time. So let's go. And we go out to this golf course. My buddy lives on a golf course now, and he's like, James, by the way, we're gonna hire a pro to come with us out on the course today. And I was like, dude, I'm not paying a pro to show me how to hit a golf ball, bro. We were on the golf team in high school. I'm not paying somebody $300 to show me how to put a ball in a hole. It's just not happening. He's like, dude, he's really good. He helped me a lot. I'm like, well, maybe you just are losing your touch. Let's face it, you sucked in high school, so you suck now, so you need somebody to help get you up to this level. And he's like, no, he's actually really good. I was like, okay, well, what's his name? He's like, his name's William. I was like, all right, fine. And we go out and we meet him. I was like, hi, William. How you doing? Nice to meet you. My name is James. I don't need any advice from you. I'll pay you a cent today, okay? And he was looking at me like, what did I do? I was like, no, I don't need your help today, so that's fine. He's like, well, I've been doing this for a while, so, if you don't want it, that's cool. I was like, okay, I'll tell you what, make you a deal. If at any point I ask for advice, then I'll pay half of whatever we're supposed to pay today. Okay, cool, no problem. So the first thing, everybody here has seen the game of golf before, right? You take the ball, you hit it in the hole, it's not too complicated. Wrong, no, it is really complicated. It's very complicated. So the first 9 holes of this course, I am killing it. I am murdering everybody on the course. So I'm sitting there just making birdies and everything like that, and I'm just I think I'm the king of the world and everything. So we stop halfway through. We grab some lunch from the cart grill and everything, and I'm sitting there just talking down to the pro, yeah, did you see that shot on hole 4? You see that other one on the 7th hole too? And he's like, yeah, it's a pretty good shot. I was like, okay. So we get done eating, and we had a couple of drinks and everything, and we get back out on the course. The next 9 holes, I'm not doing so well. Maybe I had one too many drinks or whatever it was, but let's just say the ball kept going this way, it kept going that way, it kept going this way. And of course, my buddy and the pro, they're sitting there laughing the whole time, right? And so he comes up to me and he's like, the pro comes out to put a ball down for me to tee off. He's like, this sucks, doesn't it? And he's like, welcome to golf. I'm like, what did you just say to me? And I'm sitting there taking my club like this, and he's like, this is golf. It sucks, right? It's really hard. I thought it was easy, just like you said it was. I was like, okay. And he's like, I can give you some advice. I was like, fine, bro, give me some advice. He's like, I just want to let you know, from the last hole, you were off by a millimeter. I was like, really? You could have fooled me. Because the hole's over there, and my ball's way over there. So you tell me it's just a millimeter? Bro, you need to get your eyes checked. And he's like, no, it's just a millimeter off. And I'm like, no, it's not, right? So, of course, I do the same stupid thing, and the ball, instead of going that direction, goes that direction, and I almost hit a house. So I was like, all right, let me start listening to what this guy has to say. And I'm like, okay, so tell me exactly what it is that you're saying. He's like, when you just hit the ball, if you just move over to the right by a millimeter and up by a millimeter, that'll completely correct your game. I was like, no, it won't. So of course I purposely hit the ball wrong again, just to prove him wrong. I was like, look, it didn't work. He's like, no, you did it again. I was like, okay, let me try it again. And sure enough, I hit the ball and it goes right on the green. I was like, Here you go. I was like, here you go. And so like I didn't realize it, and then like I'm sitting there like asking him questions like throughout the rest of the course. I'm like, so what's your name again? He's like, William. I'm like, William. I'm looking through Google and everything like that. I see like William Gaspar, PGA Tour winner. I was like, so at the end of the game, like I go and buy him drinks and everything. I'm like, listen, sir, I'm like really, really sorry and everything. He's like, you Googled me, didn't you? I was like, yeah, I did. He's like, yeah, it's okay, it's fine. Like, I didn't introduce myself by my full name, so I don't want people to know who I am. So that was really embarrassing. So I went home and I was like pretty upset, and I went to my parents' house and they're like, do you want to go out to dinner? I was like, yeah, Dad, where are we going? He's like, I don't know, we'll go like Ruth Chris or wherever you want to go or something like that. He's like, why don't you wait in my office, while I'm getting ready and your mom's getting ready. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So both of my parents, just to give you some history on them, they're both doctors. One's a psychiatrist, the other's a plastic surgeon. They're both retired. They both live in Florida now, okay? So what my dad's doing, he like does like the oral examinations for new doctors coming out of school. It's like that asshole who gives you like your driving test. It's like, no, you did this wrong, no, you did that wrong. He does it to doctors, okay? So he's sitting there and he's actually writing a book right now on different surgeries that he's performed. And what he has is he has like pictures, he has like 50 pictures of all guys and like 50 pictures of all women who go from like looking like ugly to like beautiful. Now obviously, I like skim through all the guys' ones and I'm looking through the girls' ones, like, wow, and he makes this like woman who's like 80 years old look 40, right? And all it is like little tiny insertions on her face. And he's mathematically calculated what it takes to go from looking like, the bottom of somebody's shoe to looking absolutely gorgeous. And I was like, wow, like really looking at it, I'm like, oh my God. It's like, no, that's not the same exact person. And like he said right in that book that he said like on like a woman's face, right? On a woman's face, the space between her upper lip and her nose has to be about it's got to be about the same size as her like eye, basically. Okay? Watch guys, all the girls after this are gonna run to the bathroom and be like, I swear. And they say if it's the same size as your eye, you're absolutely gorgeous. Okay?
What happens if it's not?
It said it in the book. Now it said if it's a millimeter bigger, you're average. If it's 3 millimeters bigger,
Sorry.
you're not so average. Okay? Watch guys, all of them are gonna run out of me. I swear it's only a millimeter bigger. And I was like, wow, that's so amazing. Not only did I learn it from this guy today playing golf, but here in my dad's plastic surgery book that he's writing, it goes from how you get from like completely not so great to amazing. And I was like thinking about it, I was like, that relates a lot to every little aspect in life. It doesn't matter if it's golf, it doesn't matter if it's the study of medicine, it doesn't matter if it's our business or if it's any other business. If most people, they think from time to time that the world's just coming to an end. Like, God, nothing's going right today. Everything's completely wrong. I missed my train. I'm fighting with my, significant other. Blah 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 blah. But really, all it is, guys, is that you might just be off by a little bit. You might just be off by a little bit. That little bit can move mountains. It can change worlds. And I can prove it to you right now. I can prove it to you the fact that all it takes is a little bit, a little millimeter, to go from closing as many apps, like 4 apps, and getting promoted in 3 days, to not doing that. What I want you guys to do is get into like a state of certainty right now. Like you're going to close everything today. Just get in that state right now. The fact that every DM today is going to say yes. Everybody in that mindset? Yeah? Okay. Well, I'm going to count to 3. I want you guys to say yes. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Say it again.
Yes!
Say it again.
Yes!
I want the people in the lobby to hear you. Say it again.
Yes!
Say it again.
Yes!
Say it again.
Yes!
Now hold that right there. I'll show you the difference of being confident. Yes, the super built-up person. And this is unconfident. Everybody exhale. You feel that? You guys feel that right here. That little, being super, super confident. Yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. That little millimeter. That little millimeter might be the little bit that's going to either get you promoted, being up here running a meeting, being able to come to Mexico with us. That little tiny bit. Be the opportunity of doing great things or not doing great things. So I want you guys to think about that when you're out there today. Am I following the system exactly how I should be? Am I doing my looping system? Am I overturning people's negatives? Or am I letting people close with me on reasons that they don't want Verizon today? Because let's face it, it's Verizon. Everybody here wants Verizon. If you don't, you're going to get it eventually. I'm sorry. And unless, you know what, that's the best part about our business is we're not married to that company. I'm not married to Verizon. You show me a bigger telecommunication company that's going to pay me more? Sorry, Verizon, it was fun while it lasted. It's not you, it's me. But I'm moving on. That little tiny thing, guys, can change worlds, it can move mountains, and it can move you to your success and your promotion, your goals. But I don't want to take too much time out of our day. We've got a really busy day ahead of us. We can't get it done without some hard work, so let's bring it in and break on hard work. All right, hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work!